Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Kyodoka. I'm Ryusei. Today I introduce how to make okonomiyaki. I'm sure okonomiyaki is one of the most popular Japanese food. It is loved by people of all ages. Crispy and fluffy okonomiyaki and the rich sauce are perfect. And today's recipe is very simple. I hope you enjoy delicious okonomiyaki. Yes, let's make it. At first, I'll make the sauce. It is very easy. This is a recipe. Do you know Saishikomi shoyu? This is Saishikomi shoyu, which is produced in Saitama Prefecture. Saishikomi shoyu has richer flavors than normal soy sauce, but Saishikomi shoyu is not common in households even in Japan. However, Saishikomi shoyu gives more complex flavor to the sauce. Of course, you can use the ordinary soy sauce which you have. Let's make the original sauce. I add all sauce ingredients to the bowl and mix them until the sugar dissolves. Okay, the sauce is done. In Japan, we have okonomiyaki sauce at the grocery stores. It is very convenient and delicious. If you find it, please try it. Next, I'll prepare Bonito powders. Bonito powder adds rich flavor to the dough. This is 5 grams of Bonito flakes, which are produced in Kagoshima Prefecture. I add them to the pan and heat them over low heat until Bonito flakes become crispy. Bonito flakes burn so easily, so we need to keep stirring. A few minutes later, they became dry and crispy. I turn off the heat and break them into powder. Of course, it's also good to transfer it to the plate, and once it cools down, break them into powder. Okay, Bonito powder is done. It adds richness to okonomiyaki. Next, I'll cut some vegetables, cabbage and green onion. That's it. Yes, let's cut them. At first, cabbage, which is grown in Kanagawa Prefecture. Cabbage is the main ingredient in okonomiyaki. I use 120 grams of cabbage and cut it into 2 cm squares. The amount of cabbage is important. If you use too much cabbage, the moisture from the cabbage will affect the dough, so please scale it carefully. Good. Okay. Next, green onion. It is called kujonegi, which is grown in Kyoto Prefecture. I cut off the tip parts and put them like this. It becomes a little bit firmer and we can cut it a little bit easier. I chop it finely. This knife is Usuba knife, which is made of steel, and it's heavier than gyuto and mukimono knife, so we can cut the green onion more beautifully. The tip on using it is to move the knife back and forth widely. Okay, beautiful. I prepared the vegetables. Next, thin sliced pork belly. Pork belly has a rich fat, and this fat is important. I make okonomiyaki crispy using this fat. The preparation is so simple, just cut it into bite-sized pieces and loosen the pieces of the pork belly. This work helps to do next work quickly and comfortably. Okay, and sprinkle a little salt entirely. Nice. The pork is ready. Next, I'll make the dough. This is 90 grams of cake flour. First, I'll strain it. Straining the flour makes it easier to mix with the water and the finish of okonomiyaki fluffy. Okay, and 120 grams of water. 5 grams of soy sauce. A pinch of salt. Finally, I add Bonito powder.
and mix them well until the dough becomes smooth. Okay, the dough is done.
The most important thing of making okonomiyaki is to mix the dough and the vegetables just before cooking. If we leave it for a while, the water of cabbage comes out to the dough. If we don't cook it right now, please store them in the fridge separately.
Let's finish okonomiyaki. I add all vegetables and an egg. I mix them to distribute the dough entirely. Okay. The heat is medium-low and put the vegetable oil. I spread it entirely. Okay, and once the pan is well heated, I put the pork belly first. I arrange them in a circle. Nice, and put the dough on the pork belly. Okay, and arrange the shape of okonomiyaki, beautiful circle. Nice. I cover it with a lid and heat for 3 minutes over low heat. 3 minutes later, I open the lid. The surface is still raw. I put the pork belly on it again. Nice, and heat for a few minutes without the lid. I move the pan to spread the fat below okonomiyaki. This fat makes the texture nice crispy. I check it. If it's well browned, I turn it over. Perfect. The pork is really crispy. I add 15 grams of water and cover it with a lid and steam it for 4 to 5 minutes over low heat. This makes the inside of okonomiyaki fluffy. 4 minutes later, I open the lid. The water is already gone. Beautiful. I turn it off again. Nice brown. I reheat this side for a while and make it crispy. I return it. This side is front side. I'll check it with a bamboo skewer. Put it center. If the dough does not stick to it, okonomiyaki is cooked. Okay, okonomiyaki is done. I pour the original sauce and spread it. And mayonnaise. Okay, this is our nori. Our nori is dried seaweed, green label. Finally, I top Bonito flakes. Okonomiyaki is done. Let's cut it. We can also use these spatulas to cut it. Of course, we can use a knife as well. I'm sure knife is easier to cut it beautifully. Good. Looks so delicious.
いただきます。The outside is so crispy and the roasted flavor is very nice. And the cabbage has much moisture. It is very fun to eat crispy pork and juicy cabbage. And the sauce is also amazing. It elevates the flavor of okonomiyaki. It is so delicious. Thank you. Did you enjoy? Today I introduced how to make okonomiyaki. This is my favorite recipe. I hope you enjoy delicious okonomiyaki. And if you like the video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching to the end. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Have a nice day. See you later.